Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. Returning to you tonight for another movie review. I'm sorry that I didn't get this review out sooner. I've just been so busy doing other things on the side and just haven't had time to uh, get a proper movie review out for you guys tonight. So this is for Ghostlight, the 2024 film I got a chance to check out for myself to see what I was going to think of this movie overall. So I'm going to discuss what I watched for this movie, Ghostlight, and let you know my thoughts on this movie overall. So let's dive into this movie review. Now it stars the actor that plays Dan in this film. And basically the whole premise of the story is he's a construction worker, and then something happens where he kind of changes career paths and goes into stage, like theater acting in a way, and he eventually starts to get to be in his comfort zone doing method theater acting in a way. So basically, with what I've seen with this film, I think the movie's alright. It's about average. I mean, majority of the movie, it just relies on just Dan. Basically, he was a construction worker and something got him to permanently leave the job, or possibly he had to quit, unfortunately, or something. I don't know. But honestly, with the whole story, they're doing a play which is called Romeo and Juliet in this movie, and they finally get to fulfill that play and let it keep going. And sorry about the ding, that's my phone or whatever. But with what I've seen with Ghostlight, it explains how they go into explanation in this film where pretty much um, their son, Dan's son Brian or whatever, passes away or something like that due to prescription drugs. They go into explanation in that scenario of the movie close to the end of the film, and the only one that made it out of the prescription drug overdose thing was this girl named Christine, and they're kind of suing the family due to that particular reason, that she got to live and he didn't. But overall, I think Ghostlight did have a unique story. I wouldn't say it was one of the best films, but it was a average film from what I've seen. It did have a lot of heart to it, and pretty much, I think the actors in this performed alright and did pretty good in their performances. So if I were to give Ghostlight a deserved score, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. It's an average film, not bad. It's did have some heart to it, and basically, the story behind it was pretty sad for most of it. And you kind of don't feel for the characters at the beginning, but it progresses and it gets a lot better. Close to the second act and the third final act of the film, it gets and progresses and does perform a lot better. So, with what I've seen, I don't hate this film. It's not a film I'd come back to a lot, but it is an interesting film with an interesting premise. A sad one, too, but it sheds a lot of light close to the end of the film and makes them realize what they have is realize that they have everything they need, and they need to find a way to mourn and let go and just move forward with life because of the tragedy with what happened in the film. But overall, it didn't happen in the film, but they explain it and go into detail on what happened to their son and all that. So it's a sad story, but has a good upbringing close to the end and makes it an interesting watch. So about the Romeo and Juliet play and other things like that. So 7.5 out of 10 for Ghostlight. I hope you enjoyed this movie review tonight, and thanks for watching.